Where would we be without them? Here in the studio, we have Professor George Stumble, the inventor of the reinforced jockstrap for clumsy tightrope walkers. Tell me, Professor, what were you before you were an inventor?
I was a tightrope walker.
With Mary Adams, Jeremy Brown, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd, and Griffith Rhys-Jones. Music by Nick Rowley, Nigel Hess, Julian Smedley, and Tim Bratton. It's...
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is.
Hello? British Spiritualist Club, can I help you? No, I'm sorry, he died last month. Can I give him a message? Oh, you'll be seeing him yourself. Fine. Goodbye, sir. Yes, Miss Thrusty?
Are you seeing people now, sir?
No, I was seeing things earlier, but... sorry, I take your meaning. Who is it?
Mr. Fanshawe, sir. It's the new membership application.
Ah, yes, send him in. Mr. Fanshawe, how do you do? So you'd like to apply for membership?
Yes, I would.
Quick or dead?
Which do you recommend?
Well, dead's quicker.
Splendid. Of course, I am dead anyway.
Good. Miss Thrusty, would you bring me a membership form, please? Miss Thrusty, I've told you not to come in through the wall when I have someone with me.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. Now, go out through the door, will you?
Yes, sir.
Miss Thrusty, come back. Now, open the door. Then go through it. That's better. Good. Now, you're familiar with the conditions of membership, are you?
Yes, I was reading them on the ghost train coming up.
Excellent. Now, do you just want to appear occasionally, or are you applying for the full ghost's license?
Oh, the full one, please.
All right. In that case, we'll have to give you a scream test. Mr. Fosdyke?
Yes, sir.
Would you manifest yourself in my office, please?
Yes, sir.
There you are. No, there you are. Now, Mr. Fanshawe, this is a little initiation test. If you can scare the pants off Fosdyke here, you're pretty well in. Mr. Fanshawe is trying for the full ghost's license, Fosdyke.
Yes, I've always fancied myself as a haunting, hooting, and swishing type.
Right, Mr. Fanshawe. Off you go.
Who?
Haunting, hooting, and swishing. Very funny.
Well, you seem to have passed that all right. Now, how about a drink?
Well, I don't touch the stuff normally. It goes straight through me. Still, perhaps just this once.
That's the spirit. Keeps body and soul together, that's what I always say. And you need to in my job, I can tell you.
Oh, do a lot of traveling, do you?
Yes, matter of fact, I'm abroad at the moment. Right, and now, Mr. Fanshawe, this is your final test. Put your little finger on top of this glass, will you? And I'll do the same. Now.
I give up. You have the glass. I'll drink out of the bottle.
Don't invite me out. There's something I want to talk to you about. Darling, tonight's the night. You'll have to do without. For I'm going out with your father, who's rather sexy for a millionaire. He's got holdings in the city, so he likes to get his share. Now, for heaven's sake, don't worry about me. I'm sure that I'll survive. But what about you? Oh, I know what you could do. Why don't you take my mother out for a drive? Yes, why don't you go out with mother? My brother says she's nearly over her cold. If she sniffs and coughs all evening, it's only because she's old. But for heaven's sake, don't think she'll be prudish because she's 65. She may need a shave, but she loves to misbehave. Oh, it's fun to take my mother out for a drive. She's never been to Cheddar Gorge at 2:30 at night. She's never seen Stonehenge in the early morning light. That's a trip she'd love to make while she is still alive. Why don't you take her out for a drive? Oh, why don't you go out with Mother? One other thing I ought to tell you about. She's a little hard of hearing, so you really have to shout. And another thing, if she gets romantic the moment you arrive, I hope that you will make quite sure she's on the pill before you take my mother out for a drive. Then you can take my mother, my little grey-haired mother, for a drive in the countryside. Why? Take your father, your charming grey-haired father, your sexy grey-haired father, for a ride.
Go. Bid your mistress, when my drink is ready, she smite upon the bell. Is this a dagger which I see before me? Come, let me clutch thee.
Ah! It was! Doctor! Doctor!
Signalman Pritchard of the Western region is here to see you, sir.
Righto, send him in, Miss Rusty. Oh, Pritchard. I understand the 8:45 to Basingstoke was late again, Pritchard.
Yes, it may well have been, sir.
Yes, but this time it was very late. Very, very, very late. 3 days late, Pritchard.
Yes, well, we were having a tea break in the signal box, sir, and that kettle does take an unconscionable long time to boil.
What did you say, Pritchard?
I said an unconscionable long time, sir.
And what should you have said?
A bloody long time.
That's better.
I've been meaning to see you about that, sir. I want to put in for a vocabulary rise.
A vocabulary rise?
Yes, sir. I want to use words like existentialism on duty, sir.
Existentialism? In a signal box? It hardly seems relevant, Pritchard.
Existentialism informs all areas of life, sir.
Yes, but does it explain why the 8:45 to Basingstoke was 3 days late? The vast majority of the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra arrived at the Winter Gardens, Basingstoke, some 60 hours after a small number of their colleagues had delivered a spirited rendering of Beethoven's Fifth Piano Quintet. An economical performance, said the Basingstoke and District Advertiser. Unfortunately marred by long periods of total silence. Colonel Jack Witherington Stokes was coming home to Basingstoke to die. He didn't make it, Pritchard.
British Rail makes the going easy, sir.
Thank you, Pritchard. Which brings us to another point. Passengers are requested not to use the toilets while the train is standing at a platform. The 8:45 to Basingstoke was in the station for 71 hours and 28 minutes.
Oh, can't we let it pass, sir?
That, unfortunately, is what a lot of people thought. Now, perhaps you would care to explain.
Well, it was existentialism that did it, sir.
Look, Pritchard, how many times have I got to tell
No,
you?
it was on account of not being able to use the actual word that it all happened. You see, I was trying to explain it to my mate Bob, and I had to do it by some sort of a charade.
A charade, Pritchard.
Yes, well, to give him the basic idea of existentialism, I left all the points open over the entire Western region.
So it was you! Do you realise that your existential point system has caused hundreds of trains not only to be derailed, but to go leaping over each other like copulating caterpillars? The worst case is that of the Exeter St David's Express, which was involved in a multiple pile-up. On the M1, Pritchard.
Yes.
Look, Pritchard, you were transferred to us from BEA because your structuralist radar system had caused 10 jumbo jets to land not at Gatwick, but here on Waterloo Station. Well, I thought that would get existentialism out of your system, but it appears not. You've been... Pritchard, who's your friend in the QE2?
Milton.
Oh, Waldo, you look terrible.
Oh, do I? Gee, thanks, so do you. You know, I'm so worried about my health.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure I got galloping yellow fever and water on the brain,
dear
yeah,
me.
and rickets
I've
and
had some of
grumbling
them.
conjunctivitis, yeah.
Oh.
I just had to go see my doctor and ask him what was wrong with me.
And what did he say?
Well, I thought he said nothing. Gee, I guess I must be deaf as well. Now, righto, Chipmunk Patrol, gather round the campfire. Now, I'm afraid Scoutmaster Dingle and his woodland bunny rascals can't be with us to lead the sing-song this year, as they've all come down with Tracker's nostril, not to mention grass in the moustache. So instead, we've got some chats from the Big Smoke with a new scouting song. It's, let me see, Larry Litter and the Litter Bin.
Do you wanna dip? Dip! Do you wanna dob? Dob! Do you wanna dip dob?
A dip dog!
Do the bobber job?
A bubba job!
Do you wanna touch? Do you wanna touch my? Do you wanna touch my woggle?
Yeah!
Woggle!
Yeah!
Woggle!
Yeah!
Woggle!
Yeah!
Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you wanna touch my woggle?
Let me hear you howl, long live babe, howl. Things don't seem so bent when you're camping in a tent. At the Jamboree, you can dance with me.
Dip! Dog! A dip dog! A bubba job!
Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you wanna touch my woggle? Do you
Good evening. I want to appeal to you tonight on behalf of the Association for the Propagation of the Universal Utilization and Comprehension of a Monosyllabic Vocabulary. One may indubitably maintain, with a high degree of veracity and little probability of provoking contradiction or other alternative response of a negative nature, that we have a problematic linguistic situation of a rapidly increasing intolerability upon our manual protuberances. This predicament, which has escalated during the period of a post-belligerent era, culminating in the present optimally functionalist socio-economic environment, may be categorized and defined as one in which the inclination towards augmentation by means of insidious increments of the pre-existent vocabulary, to the detriment of customary and traditional formations of a monosyllabic nature, has been increasing at an apparently inexorable and disturbingly energetic velocity. This has got to stop. We of the Small Word Club go in for one-bit words, for we think that they are more good than words that are more long. One-bit words are more clear to get, and to talk things can be with more ease with short bits than with long things. It's all of a mess when men try long words to be of use, and all is more clear when that like I now say is. To be sure, this day has more need than old days. Now men learn more. To get back to talk in we words, like in the days of our foredads. So, we ask you to help us in our job by to send us cash. Please make checks and slips from the post shop by mail to pay to the Small Word Club, 2 10s and 1 2, stream across place for an ox street. The most big town in the land. 2 U's, 1. Good evening. Evening, no. Good night.
Yes! What do you want with me?
I've come for an audition as a BBC announcer.
When I look back to those days at my old public school, St. Crustace, nestling deep in the heart of Derbyshire swamp country, I was sent there because my father, an old crustacean himself, believed in discipline, sport, and manliness, and was a raving nutter. Yes, it seems only yesterday that the headmaster showed me round the school.
Ah, come in. Here are some new boys. Hello. And some old boys. Hello. And some newsboys.
Read all about it!
And some tour boys.
Cucumber!
Oh, well, can't expect furniture to be intelligent.
Hello, Headmaster. Are these the new bugs?
Yes, matron.
Well, I do wish you wouldn't let them crawl on the boys' heads. They'll get verrucas on their feet, and then they'll dirty the salad at lunchtime. Right then, boys, off with the trousers.
Not yet, matron. You have to have an excuse. Watch out for matron, chaps. She's as hard as a rock, so mind you don't bump your heads on her overhang.
All right, Hargreaves. What's the matter with you?
Hodgkins knocked all my teeth out with his larding pole.
All right, lad. No need to blub. Keep a stiff upper lip.
Why, matron?
Well, you'll need it to bite with. Time for assembly. Off you go.
Now, welcome to Spavin's-tide term at St. Crustace. Looking round, I see several new faces. Abundant proof that there is nothing that cannot be cured by plastic surgery. For your new chaps, I'd just like to say that we think like a rugger team. Work hard, play hard, and beat the hell out of each other. Now, there are only 3 rules here, and those rules are, number 1, no boy may at any time be offside. Number 2, no boy may walk on the pebbles of Trundler's sward. And number 3, everything else is absolutely forbidden. Now, as you know, my bark is worse than my bite. Only the other day I tore off the arm of the captain of Zilt's ball simply by going woof. But if I must bite you, I will bite you. 6 of the best on the body.
Please, sir, please, sir.
Later, Jeremy, later. I have to have an excuse first. Now, I shall hand you over to top progenitor for your scummies test. Fruglitor, progenitor.
Fruglitor admonitor. Right then, you scummies. If I get any chogger from you, you'll all be up on Captain's Slope for trumpums, okay? Now, trugging. We don't have fagging at Crustace, as we consider it barbaric, but not barbaric enough for us. Now, every scummy is a trug until his unscundling test, when he becomes a glompo or freshmonger. Glompos are excused pulk, swillage, and treading the fell knurl. So, when I want a trug or a scummy, I shall shout, De capito mensa, which means that all you scummies have to get up, run down to the end of Big Hall, take off your college ponglers, and run back again. Glompos have to stand on their head and make a noise like a duck.
You mean when you shout De capito mensa?
No, all the time. De capito mensa. Right, you scummy, what's your snoker? Your name?
Smith, sir.
Smith? Smith? That's a pretty silly name. You're going to come in for some timble ponking over that one. Right, before we go out for the lard game, I ought to explain things. The headmaster's on top, under him are 6 housemasters, and under each master's a matron, and that's just in the holidays.
Please, sir, when may we see our parents?
Your parents may visit you on certain days of the year.
The days are Whitsun, Fondler's Day, and Pongling Mass, and the year was 1485. So, now it's time for you to dibble in the large game in the annual Hrumpus on Swambleton's part against St. Adfric's.
Good larding. Still got your ponglers, have you? Good. Well, while the groundsman shovels St. Adfric's into the Tumbrilly, I suggest we round off with a rousing chorus of the Crustay's Pongling song.
Long live the name of Crustay's. Its memory will ne'er grow dark. With the trog and the grows and the pongler, which we waved at the girls in the park. Oh, the pulk and the donk and the swalpy, with our folk knolls a-dangling free. And a smack of the willow and leather, we were bored so we kicked the trees. Watching the cricket in summer, in the long grass that grew on the pies.
While down in the grass in the spinney, the little bees played with the flies.
We shall leave in a blaze of glory, a flame from the toes to the nape, and we'll go on ascending that ladder till the school buys a fire escape. Oh, in spirits our arms link together to keep us from falling around. Game may part us asunder, by the food we shall always be bound. Though now we are dribbling and senile, we still seem to be in the hall. With crustacean education, we shall never get out at all.
In Oh No It Isn't, you heard the voices of Mary Adams, Jeremy Brown, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd, and Griffith Rhys-Jones, and the music of Nick Rowley, Nigel Hess, Tim Brutton, and Julian Smedley. Written by Jeremy Brown, John Lloyd, Pete Spence, Adam Smith-Adams, Chris Miller, Jim Eldridge, Howard Imber, Graham Dakin, Alice Crotch, Max Alcock, and Chris Langham. Produced by Simon Brett and announced by the very wonderful Griff Rhys-Jones.
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is.
With me?
I come about my throat.
With Mary Adams, Jeremy Brown, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd, Griffith Rhys-Jones, music by Nick Rowley, Nigel Hess, Tim Brutton, and Julian Smedley. It's...
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it certainly is.
pour out the contents of the suggestion box.
Right away, JB.
There'd better be some bright ideas today.
Well, this first one is a suggestion for a shampoo for bald men from Mr. Grimshaw of Dandruff Research. He says it's based on a silver polish. Oh, and he suggests the slogan, gives your head such a shine you can see your face under it.
Fire the man. Next.
A germ extractor, this one. It's a smoke bomb that you chuck down the bath plug hole.
But that won't kill germs.
No, but apparently it fetches them out and then they give themselves up.
Rubbish. Next.
A bathwater dipstick.
Fire him. Next.
A disposable washing up liquid. It goes with our disposable plates. And it's so easy to use. You just buy it and chuck it away.
He's fired too.
Oh, and JB, there's an idea here for self-destroying plastic cups. They say they enclose a sample, but we must be too late. They say it will withstand high temperatures and all but one chemical compound.
What's the one?
Coffee.
Fired.
There's a new Flitz-gun fly spray. It's been tested in the laboratory on rats.
Successfully?
Well, they haven't had any rats flying around for a bit.
Fire the whole research team. What else?
There's an answer to oven grime.
What is it?
Don't cook.
Fired. Next.
An aftershave lotion for babies?
No. Look, I want something out of the suggestion box which is going to make us some money.
Well, may I suggest, JB, that we make the slot in the top a little narrower and write RSPCA on the front?
Miss Trusty,
Hmm?
you're fired.
Oh boy, Mr. Kalaski, you're my analyst. Listen, I'm really worried about my mental health.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, I keep imagining I'm a cucumber.
A cucumber.
Yeah. And I have these visions of little orange dwarfs living in my refrigerator.
In your refrigerator?
Yeah. And I keep trying to put daffodils up my mom's nostril.
Nostril. Yeah, well, I see, Mr. Feldberg. Well, you know, there's a perfectly simple psychological reason for all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? What is that?
Right, you're nuts.
Here is news of an accident on the M4. A lorry carrying a consignment of human hair has shed its load on the southbound carriageway near Reading. Police are combing the area.
Bravo! Bravo!
Hey, where's that lad? Hey, Mother, what's happened to that son of yours? He'll be late to BBC. His bacon's getting stone cold.
I'll give him another shot. Emperor Love, your breakfast's up.
Good morning. Howdy doody, big happy hi-ho to you, M&D. That's Mum and Dad at 8:45. Ha!
What did he say, Dad?
Are you deaf, Mum? He said, howdy doody, big happy hi-ho to you, M&D. That's Mum and Dad at 8:45. Huh.
You're your son's father, Dad. Emperor, don't play with your jingles at the table.
And there you heard our regular Moan from Mum spot. That's S-P-O-T spot. All right, I'm with you all the way through till the end of the cornflakes with lots of good sounds, like this one from the kettle. Well, it's not as good as its last one, but it's bubbling under the charts. And boiling over the cat. Name check, Tiddles. Huh! I'm coming to you from 247 on the Manchester Road Band, and the weatherman says we're in for a hot breakfast. But watch out for lukewarm patches later on in the tea. 56 after 8.
Look, lad, if you leave that bacon any longer, it'll get up and walk away.
Okay, here I go. Making with the bacon. Well, that's a golden oldie gone really moldy. That's G-R-E-E-N moldy. Huh. Now it's over to Mum for the 9 o'clock news.
Hey, Dad, you've got egg all over your shirt.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to the Emperor's Breakfast. That's S-N-A-C-K, breakfast. Traffic news, there's congestion in my stomach owing to a heavy buildup of bacon, so I suggest you avoid me in the next half hour. Okay, right now I'm opening my mail. And I've got a request here to pay £37.50, that's a great number, for the gas I can't quite read the writing. It's the gas company, I think it is. And they'd like me to pay this today between 9 and 9:30, or if that's not possible, they'll cut me off. Well, I'm afraid we haven't got that amount in the account today, but what I will do is dedicate this next record to you. And it's the new one from Bertha and the Umbrellas.
One day last week, the rain was falling. There was no tennis on the television, and I had nothing else better to do. So I thought to myself, I suppose I might as well call up my baby on the telephone.
Hello?
Hello, baby. Is that you?
No, this is Mr. Throat upstairs.
Oh, hi, Mr. Throat. Is my baby there?
No, he's gone down the parlour.
Oh, do you know when my baby will be home?
Well, we better be quick. He's left his socks in our oven.
Oh, really? Would you give my baby a message, please?
All right, well, keep it short. The wife's locked in the lavvy.
Okay, and the message goes like this. Baby, when you walk in the room, I don't feel a thing. I don't feel a thing. You don't make my pulse rate go zoom. I don't feel a thing. I don't feel a thing. You don't make my heart stand still. But when you stand upwind, I feel faintly ill. 'Cause baby, you smell.
Oh, baby,
Baby, you smell.
love me, maybe.
Baby, you smell.
Baby, you smell so bad. Oh, smelly, 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 smelly.
Will you ever want me for your bride? I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I could not care less if I tried. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I hold your hand walking down the road. It might as well be a loop-born toad. 'Cause baby, you bore me.
Baby,
Baby, you bore me.
baby,
Baby, you bore me.
for me, still. Oh, boring, 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 boring.
Did you get that, Mr. Throat?
What was that last bit again?
Boring, 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 boring.
Right, yes.
Bore me.
Yes, yeah, I'll tell him that, yeah.
Baby, you bore me.
Here, you got something in there with you?
Baby, you
Baby, you
Here,
bore me.
here, speak up, love, you're fading away.
The Open University. Here now is Program 18 in the Social and Psychological Sciences course for Year 2. The lecturer is Professor A.J.P. Tottering.
In my little talk tonight in the Social and Psychological Sciences course... Stop talking. Who's talking in Liverpool? Who is it? The Social and Psychological Sciences course for Year 2. I intend to tackle the very interesting, but in my opinion... Who did that? Who posted that paper dart at me? Who was it? Thought my back was turned, didn't you? Well, it wasn't. Sit down, you naughty Mancunians. I intend to tackle the very interesting, but in my opinion, completely fallacious theory that there is a... All right, who just sent me that sack of 14,000 frivolous questions? It was you Glaswegians, wasn't it? I know it was. I can tell someone's just cabled another ink pellet at me. Stop that. Look, would you do this sort of thing at home? Well, just because you do it at home, there's no need to do it here. I mean, there. Look, you 640 Liverpudlians sneaking out to the pub, come back at once. Sit down, Ross and Cromarty. Silence, silence. Very well, the whole of Cardiganshire will stay behind afterwards and listen to the Archers.
A lone figure rode aimlessly over the horizon. It was McClintock.
John Wayne.
This was the old Wild West, where time stood still.
This was Spain, where time cost $1 million an hour.
He rode with a sense of inner satisfaction from the other side of the horizon. Yet something was still preying on his mind.
With the end stenciled on his horse's rump.
He felt ill at ease. Then he saw it. Tracks. He dismounted and examined them. Indian footprints.
Tire marks of the MGM number 3 camera dolly.
Before he had time to size up the new situation, he heard a shot.
A paper bag burst.
And galloping horses' hooves.
Coconut shells.
Suddenly, he was galvanized into action.
He was replaced by a stuntman.
An Indian pounced on him. As the two men fought, the valley echoed with the crack of knuckle on jaw.
With hands clapping behind their backs.
Till the Indian fell to the rocks below, and certain death.
Certain trampoline.
Below him in the gulch, a stagecoach was careering towards the river, its wheels rolling uncontrollably forwards.
Backwards.
In the coach was the purtiest girl McClintock ever saw.
Rackle Welch.
In one jump, McClintock,
another stuntman,
was on top of the coach. And as the rocks flew by, he thanked his lucky stars for the smooth terrain.
For back projection.
He scrambled down between the shafts, heaving them from the ground and leaning backwards as he ran, brought coach and passengers to a halt. How can I ever thank you, said the girl, looking blankly at her rescuer.
At a scrap of script pinned on the coach interior upholstery.
I shall never forget this, said the girl.
Remembering it only for the 5th take.
And gazing fondly at McClintock.
John Wayne.
And threw herself into his arms.
Threw a stuntman into his arms.
And kissed him madly.
The year is 1588.
Oh, no, it isn't!
Oh, no. Right. Can we start again, please? The year used to be 1588. It was a year of violence and terror, when bloodthirsty pirates roamed the seas in repulsive colored beards. There was Blackbeard, and Bluebeard, and Vermilionbeard, but the hairiest of all was Pinkbeard, the gay buccaneer, and his ship, the Golden Behind. Moreover, the Spanish Armada was knocking at England's very door, and... Who's there?
The Spanish Armada.
The Spanish Armada who?
The Spanish Armada's a hacker.
Meanwhile, at the court, the Queen and Lord Burleigh were speculating.
Oh, your Majesty's hair is so curly, your teeth so pearly.
And you are so burly, burly.
Pearly, curly, girly.
It is too early for pearly, girly, curly, hurly-burly, surly, burly, burly.
The early burly catches the whirly, or Merly.
Oh. Who's there?
Armada.
Armada who? Armada who?
You'll have to speak up, Armada Veering.
Sire, a message from Sir Francis Drake. He writeth, for Francis Drake, prevent... prevent his compliment, and desireth to fee you.
Oh, why doth Sir Francis have to write in that silly way? Fie.
Don't fie, your Majesty.
All right, show him in.
The Queen and her train, ho!
God! Mind the doors, mind the doors!
Ah, Sir Francis, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Would you close the door?
Yes, Your Majesty.
pocket.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My dear sir, be seated. Chair, Burley, chair!
Hip hip hooray, Your Majesty.
Sir Francis, I have a task for you. You must go forth and find Pinkbeard.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Splendid.
Oh, shut up, Drake. We've had that one.
Goodbye, my dear Sir Francis Duck.
It's Drake, Your Majesty.
My dear Duck.
It's Drake, Your Majesty.
Duck!
Drake!
Must get that blasted chandelier fixed.
And so it was that the bold Sir Francis Duck
Drake!
set out to find the dreaded Pinkbeard. Meanwhile, aboard the privateer Golden Behind, the fearsome pirate Pinkbeard himself was stumping the deck.
Where have you scurvy dogs stole me cough mixture? Where be that midshipman?
Here, Captain.
Have you found your sea legs yet?
Aye, Captain. They were hanging up in the small arms locker.
Forward barrels and all is well.
Who's there?
Armada!
Armada who?
Armada! Armada! Here I am in Gran Granada! 7 barrels and all is well.
Captain, there's a lunch approaching on the starboard... there's a launch approaching on the starboard bow.
My telescope.
You've put it to your blind eye, Captain.
I know. I don't want them to know I'm looking at them, do I?
You're right there, sir. Oh, yes.
Ah! Aha! 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 'Tis the bold Sir Francis.
Captain, sir, what's that brass plate a set in the deck for?
Ah, Mr. Bosun, that marks the spot where Tangerine Beard fell at Trafalgar.
I'm not surprised. I nearly fell over it myself. Captain, what are your orders regarding Sir Francis?
Nearly fell over it myself. I shall hail him. Ahoy there, Sir Francis Duck!
It's Drake, you swab!
Are you ready for a fight, me proud bucko?
Aye, Captain, we fear no gunnery nor cutlass. There is only one thing we fear aboard these wooden ships, and that is the ship catching alight.
Good lads. Well then, ye scurvy coals. Ready, aim, fire!
Fire!
Come back here, you swab! When I said, I didn't mean what I just said. I meant, well, look, all right, in future, when I want the guns to go off, I shall use a word that cannot possibly be confused with, well, anyway, something like, smilp, all right? Ready, aim, smilp!
Sorry, Captain, I thought you said fire! Fire!
2 barrels and all is well. Oh, well, you can't be right all the time.
A party fair golden behind, ho ho, and up she's risen. We keep on trying to sail away, but all three masts is missing. Oh, Jolly Roger from the yard and merrily was dangling. At least he used to be quite jolly before we had to hang him.
Hey ho, sing to line, pum tilama, line,
Jim lad!
The captain's lost his legs and arms, 'tis wonder he ain't dead now. He's not so much in full command, he's more a figurehead now. We pirates all, as wood peg legs, speak French, Greek or Italian. When we refuels in ports, we get 10 stumps for every galleon.
Hey ho, sing the line. Come to Lomana. The lie in the
The cabin boy removes our pants, but that's because he sews best. And Droppings is the lookout's name, cause he finds him in the crow's nest. We are scurvy coves with knife and gun. In our teeth we hold a cutlass, and all we ever have to say is
hey ho, sing to the line. Come to Lomana. The lie in the
Oh, no, it isn't. You heard the voices of Mary Adams, Jeremy Brown, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd and Griffith Rhys-Jones, and the music of Nick Rowley, Nigel S., Tim Bratton and Julian Smedley. Written by Jeremy Brown, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd, Pete Spence, Dorothy Kilmurray Hall, Hooton and Downing, Clive Anderson, Chris Miller, Max Alcock, Patrick Murray and Brendan Martin. Produced by Simon Brett. Announcement by Blind Pew, Jeremy Brown. Pieces of eight, pieces of eight, pieces of eight.
Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is. Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is.
Hello? As returning officer in this election for the constituency of Ballymurphy Southwest, I hereby declare that the number of votes cast are as follows. Brian Patrick Finnegan, 1 vote. James Ignatius O'Flaherty, 1 vote. Sean Thomas O'Gumboot, 1 vote. Sean Sheep, 1 vote. Arthur Piker Stout, 1 vote.
with Mary Adams, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd and Griffith Rhys-Jones, music by Nick Rowley, Nigel Hess, Tim Bratton and Julian Smedley. It's...
Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is. Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is. Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is. Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is.
Well, Lucilla, darling, I do hope you like this little bistro. Absolutely the latest rave. It's a non-vegetarian restaurant, strictly for carnivores.
Oh, I'm sure I will, Fabian, darling. You know how I hate cruelty to vegetables.
Yes.
Good evening, sir, madame. What will you have?
I think for me, the chicken Kiev.
Yes, sir. The outside of a chicken, stuffed with the inside of a chicken. Flavored with chicken and nestling in a bed of fluffy white lice.
You mean rice?
No, madame. And for you, madame?
Well, I think I'll just have the roast beef and Yorkshire.
Roast beef and Yorkshire Terrier for madame. Some non-vegetables for you, madame?
What do you have?
Well, there is Chihuahua cutlets shaped like broccoli, green pea-sized bits of donkey, and things rather like onions.
What are they made from?
I'd rather not say, sir, if you don't mind.
I think I'll just have a green salad.
Oh, I'm sorry, madame. Fresh out of parrots.
I think we'd like some wine, please.
Very good, sir. I'll send the wine butcher over.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Yes. Do you have any Chateau Whipsnade?
Really, sir, we don't do British wines here.
Terribly sorry, no, of course. Have you any Alsatian wines?
Yes, sir. And we have a fine selection of bone wines. And there's Chateau Mouton Rothschild.
What's that?
A presumptuous little sheep cordial, sir.
And what's this here? Cote du Rhine.
Finest Chateau bottled rhino's coat, sir. But I wouldn't recommend it. A little difficult on the palate.
Offends the nostril, eh, one?
No, it tramples the tongue. Of course, there's always our own bottled deer.
Oh, what sort of wine do they make?
Well, madam, a sort of...
Oh, all right. Let's have a giraffe of that, then.
Here we are, sir.
Look here, waiter. What's this?
Disgraceful.
But that is the fly you ordered for starters.
I know that, man, but damn it, there's onion soup on it. Amon Idiot, 1 vote. Oscar Patrick O'Dingbat, 1 vote. Finbar Flynn O'Toilet, 1 vote. Declan Fergus Brendan O'Casey Connor. After a recount, 1 vote.
Are you the one they call the hi-fi engineer?
Yes. What do you want with me?
I brought this tape recorder back. It makes my voice sound funny. Listen.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Now pull up a Cossack and don't shoot the man. We'll sing you a song of the old fatherland. Pushkin, Gogol, Dostoevsky, longest books you've ever seen. Solzhenitsyn serial version fills Observer magazine. Russian novel so depressing, reading one takes days and days. Anton Chekhov less long-winded, he just wrote depressing plays. Sing Turgenev, Brezhnev, sing Spassky, Rasputin, sing Brother and Kremlin and Putin, no Putin. See! Omar Sharif in Chicago, Julie Christie loves Young Dream. Someone break that balalaika, we are sick of Lara's theme. Omar buried in a snowdrift somewhere in Siberia, frozen dribble in his mustache, nothing could be drearier. Sing Stalin, Gagarin and Rimsky, Kosikov, sing Moscow and Omsk, and why don't you Protopopov, sing Nureyev and Petrograd, Khrushchev and Tolstoy, sing Balkans and Borscht. What a load of Bolshoi!
Here is the news. At the Old Bailey today, a man was charged with an assassination attempt on the Prime Minister. The magistrate gave him a conditional discharge, saying that he should be given another chance.
King Kong, the actor and personality, collapsed and died today on the Houses of Parliament. A leading government spokesman commented, "Ah!" The entire population of Greater London was wiped out. Tonight's First Division football match between Arsenal and Chelsea has been postponed. The Arsenal manager described his team as dead, but quietly confident. For a tribute to King Kong, we go over to our dramatic correspondent, Ernest Wine.
King Kong, or Yes, Mr. Kong, as he was known to his many and terrified friends, was a giant among actors and a dwarf among things that are, extremely big indeed. Hedy Vino, who starred opposite him in the 1944 Kong with the Wind, was one of the few people ever to get really close to the king, thanks to her great charm and sensitive crane driving. In the backstabbing world of Hollywood, Kong was that rare thing, a back treader. But what of Kong the man? In the ultimate analysis, he wasn't one. Kong was a loner. Behind him, as behind every great gorilla, there was not so much a woman as a lot of rubble. And now let us hear an excerpt from one of Kong's last films, the Oriental guerrilla classic, Kong of Kung Fu.
So,
There has never been a Hamlet like it. Kong has left a gaping void in all our lives. We shall not see his like again, or if we do, I for one will scarper pretty sharpish.
London Derriere o Baboon, 1 vote. Jambo o Mumber o Dinga, 1 vote. Muldoon Clodhopper o Pongler, 1 vote. Sean, please turn over, 1. Oh, sorry. Sean, please turn over. All right. Siobhan Mariah Goat, 1 vote.
I cruised down to the beach party in my punkmobile, but it just wasn't the same without Angie. She had become my sole reason for living, and I did not know whether I could go on without her. As I stood on the beach alone with my ice cream soda, I looked up at the moon and the stars, and I said, "Moon and stars, why did the girl I love tell me she did not want me?" And do you know what the moon and stars said? Nothing. And do you know why the moon and stars said nothing? Because the moon and stars do not talk. I threw my ice cream soda on the sand. As I drove home, my punkmobile shone brightly in the moonlight. But the moonlight did not shine brightly on me. My mom and pop were waiting up for me. I said, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Pop," and they said nothing. And do you know why my mom and pop said nothing? For reasons that will become apparent as this song progresses. Well, it doesn't exactly progress, but it does go on and on and on. My pop put his hand on my shoulder, and then he spoke.
Son, I've got something to tell you. Your mom and I just received a call from Angie's mother. It seems that she and Herbie Schwartz were driving in Herbie's car tonight and...
My heart beat faster. I said, "Pop, has something happened to Angie?" He said,
Son, sooner or later, something happens to all of us.
My heart missed a beat. I said, "Pop, is it something bad?" He said,
Son, it's something pretty bad so far.
His words drove through me like a truck. I said, "Dad, there's no need to say any more." I sped down to the casualty ward in my punkmobile and spoke to the nurse on duty. I said, "Nurse, could I see Angie for the last time?" She looked at me and took my hand. And do you know why she took my hand? Because I'm attractive to older women. As we walked through the ward together, all the voices seemed to say, "Angie, come back. Angie, come back. Angie, come back. Angie, come back." We got to Angie's bedside and there was Angie's blonde hair on the pillow. As I gazed at her still body with tears in my eyes, a voice spoke to me, a voice I knew and loved. And do you know what that voice said to me?
Hi, Bobby. Great to see you. I'm slightly concussed, but I'll be fine in the morning.
Shucks.
Uh-oh, we go.
And Daness will get a single there as Mushtaq comes round from mid-wicket and picks up. Oh, and a blue bottle has just flown into the commentary box. And Bill Frindle has just passed me a note saying that was the 1,000th single scored by an England captain on the onside against Pakistan in a test match at Lord's before lunch on a Friday. So, that's a little bit of cricket history that's been made today.
Also, Brian, Mike Diness has now made 34, which is the 19th highest score ever made for England by someone called Mike, who's got an auntie in Potter's Bar.
Trevor Bailey.
Well, Brian, this is a very interesting situation. As far as I know, this is only the 5th time a blue bottle has flown into a BBC commentary box during a test match at Lord's before lunch on a Friday. Perhaps Bill Frindle can tell us when the last time was.
1964, Trevor. And before that, 1958, 1949, and 1933.
But aren't I right in thinking, Bill, that an earwig invaded the commentary box at Headingley in 1937?
Well, in fact, it was a bed bug. And it wasn't the commentary box, but one of the players' boxes, Brian. And it wasn't at Headingley. It wasn't at Headingley in 1937. It was at Trent Bridge in 1938.
Well, I never.
Of course, there was that spider at Adelaide in 1971, Bill.
Ah, yes, Trevor, but a spider isn't an insect, you see. It's got 8 legs.
But surely it's an Australian insect, like an Australian over with 8 balls, Bill?
No, in fact, Trevor, No, in fact, Trevor, a spider is an arachnid, like a scorpion.
But do you remember, Trevor, the scorpion that invaded the commentary box at the Port of Spain in 1932 and killed 3 commentators?
Yes, indeed. That record still stands, doesn't it, Bill?
3 commentators? Yes, I think so. But a tiger broke into the box at Madras in 1954 and killed 2 commentators before lunch.
Surely not before lunch, Bill. For lunch. Oh, and a man with a machine gun has just come into the box.
Surely a very interesting situation. Bill, when was the last time that a complete commentary team was assassinated?
1930. The name's Pinken Pfeffenspoelten Engelberg. Lieutenant Theophilus Ogbrigabunker Ritzenkloof Pinken Pfeffenspoelten Engelberg. But people call me Lou for convenience. You know, life ain't easy for a New York cop. It's tough getting to work at 6 every day, and it's no help living in San Francisco. I carry 15 guns, 2 under each arm, 1 in each shoe, 1 around my neck, and 7 strapped to my inside legs. When it comes to the crunch, Pinken Pfeffenspoelten Engelberg never runs. He walks painfully. Well, the other day I went up to the chief's office. There was a knock on the door. It was mine. I don't miss much.
Hello, Lou. There's something pretty mysterious going on in this city. There's some strange character called the Inaudible Man. I'd like you to watch this film.
Okay, stick 'em up. This is the Inaudible Man, and this is a bank raid.
About 2:30.
Hand over the door or I'll blow you to hell.
Oh, yeah. Now it's 3rd on the left and then 2nd on the right.
Now, we have no idea what the guy with the gun was saying, but he could be the Inaudible Man. I want you to find him.
I went out into the night. It was dark. I had guessed it would be. Then a sinister Russian accosted me. He was drunk.
I am a Russian state agent.
A state agent?
Yeah, you want to buy a house in the Bosphorus?
I went straight round and called on Luigi Goldbergerello. Okay, Luigi, tell me where's the Godfather?
He's inside.
The Godfather was in his office with a couple of sidekicks, which he had sensibly bandaged. He cleared his throat. Then he spoke.
What's your business?
That's my business.
Okay, what's your business?
My business? I'm looking for a guy called the Inaudible Man.
The Inaudible Man? Never heard of him.
The Godfather raised an eyebrow. I raised an eyebrow. He raised me 2 eyebrows. I said, see ya. He left the room. Then he came in again.
Who are you anyway?
Allow me to show you my card.
4 of diamonds? I should never have left the room. Look, mister, don't get mixed up with crime, you know. I'm a family man. This is my wife, Giulietta.
Buongiorno.
My sons, Eduardo, Vincente, and Marcello.
Buongiorno!
My daughters, Gina, Lisa, and Maria.
Buongiorno!
And this is Crispin Smythe of the BBC.
Hello. Is he in the family?
No, he's the producer of the family.
You speak up, Mr. Godfather Pettykins, and a little bit more feeling, love. Think of the ratings, okay?
Look, Mr. Puckenpfaffelsputninkelbach, go over to 460 West 42nd Street and you'll learn something to your advantage.
What's that?
That 460 West 42nd Street is not the place you want. No, you want the bar next door, okay?
I went over to West 42nd. Then I dived into a creep. That's creeping into a dive backwards to make sure no one's following. The barman sized me up pretty well and sold me a pair of trousers. I noticed the big blonde dame sitting next to me. I wondered who she was.
Hi, I'm the big blonde dame sitting next to you.
I thought as much. I'm looking for a guy called the Inaudible Man.
You're too late, Buster. He's dead.
Dead! Dead! And never called anyone anything at all.
When the inaudible man was a baby, his dad took him off the wood, and he's never grown out of his childhood. He's always been seen and not heard. When he walked, he left no soundtracks. He didn't slurp his tea. His name was unpronounceable, but with a silent P.
The inaudible man said, and the inaudible man said, and but however hard he tried, everyone replied.
Yeah, about 3:30.
The inaudible man turned crooked with a bunch of Brooklyn boys. He was trying to start up a racket. He wanted to be a big noise. He went into hush-hush money with a strange and silent gang. He carried no silencer on his gun, but the darn thing wouldn't go bang.
The inaudible man said, and the inaudible man said, and but however hard he tried, everyone replied.
Down the corridor, 3rd on the left, man.
The cops held no soundproof against him. They wanted to shut him up. He said he would come quietly, and they said, "What? Speak up." So they shot him dead with a silencer in one dead silent minute. He was always as silent as the grave, and now he's silent in it.
The inaudible man said, and the inaudible man said, and the inaudible man said, and.
Sorry, what was that last bit again?
In Oh No It Isn't, you heard the voices of Mary Adams, Jonathan Cantor, John Lloyd, and Griffith Rhys-Jones, and the music of Nick Rowley, Nigel Hess, Tim Broughton, and Julian Smedley. The script was written by John Lloyd, Jonathan Cantor, Jeremy Brown, Pete Spence, Chris Miller, Patrick Murray, Brendan Martin, Howard Imper, Max Hallcock, and the producer Simon Brett. Your announcer was the very wonderful Jonathan Cantor.
Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is. Oh no it isn't, oh no it isn't, oh yes it certainly is.
Column May Taxi, 1 vote. Brendan Butter, 1 vote. Peter Bridget O'Falsies, 1 vote. Column Declan O'Ziltblatberg, 1 vote. Therefore, I declare that those were the votes given in this election. Now, who the hell did they all vote for?